like to thank everybody for being on the call tonight. As I was introduced, my name is Lance Walker, and I just got a couple questions for you. What is the value of leading a person to salvation? And what is the value of bringing families closer, back together or reconnecting them in the fellowship of a church? What's the value of educating your family, your kids, on sharing their faith more openly and also teaching them about business? Come on, guys. Our schools just don't teach business anymore. We seem to live in an entitlement society, not a hard work society. As Christians, we're commanded to be hard workers, whether that be working hard or sharing the gospel. That's what we're supposed to be focused on. I would challenge you that right now our problem with our country are many things, but they all lead from one thing, and that's because we've removed God from our families and our lives. If we know this is the cause, it's pretty simple to see what the answer is. The answer is to turn back to God and put Him back at the forefront of our lives. So you ask a simple question: how does Cross Power plan to do this? Pretty big dream. We plan to start a campaign that combines all Christians into a single group to focus on bringing people to Christ and not focus on our petty difference of denominations. Guys, we've got to unite as one body of Christ. So I go back to the first questions I posed. What is the value of a person being saved, healing a broken family, or educating a kid and sharing Christ in business? Would you give up a night out, one night a month, with your family, a family of 4, to have any of these benefits reached? If you could save somebody, if you could heal a broken family, if you could educate a kid, encourage them to share Christ, would you eat at home one night? I think each of us would say yes, if we could accomplish any of these goals. So here's the baseline concept for Cross Power. If you join Cross Power for $99.95, and that's $59.95 sign up and $40 is the monthly plan, and just select our $49.99 monthly pack, just our baseline pack, at the end of the year, you have spent $650 if you never sell one band. So for the cost of a dinner at Applebee's or your favorite restaurant, you have 4 witnessing tools a month to be used as a seed planter for Christ. Just from the first few testimonies we've heard, often the band doesn't just change one person, but an entire family as it's shared. One band can share Christ with countless people and change a family tree. So I just gave you the maximum out of pocket if you make nothing. Give the product away. If you were assured of salvation, would you do it? I know I would. But let's look at the true numbers. If you join for $99.95 and get your $49.99 package monthly, with shipping, you're around $53. Got a really good shipping rate, that's about where you're at. If you sell the 4 bands at retail, you make $7 a month in 12 months. You've made $34, even including your monthly fee, just on the first basic level monthly ship. As you go up in packages, they're all sets where you make money at retail and sold. Guys, this isn't hard. My youngest son, he's 12, he's going to turn 13, has a group of youth that are out there promoting Cross Power in schools and churches. And I purchased the product, but I let him go out, and he is selling 4 a month. It's super easy. I mean, right now, Court, he's averaging 15 or so a month, and along with other items, and he's doing it underneath me. So not only is he sharing Christ, but I'm teaching him the value of work and money. So let me go back again. If you could make $34 a year, have 48 opportunities to change a life because that's 4 bands a month, you can also educate your family, your wife, your children, and work as a team unit on sharing Christ and working hard. Would you do it? Again, I would. Let's not also forget some of the main focuses. Also, if you're teaming to help the local ministries that we're supporting. So not only have you shared 48 times at least in the course of a year, but you've empowered local ministries to do much more. Let's face facts. Ministries need money. We're taking 10% of our gross sales to get to them. Your 48 bands may not seem like much, but that's $72 a ministry. But when we're at 100,000 people, and we're going to get there, you're at the very beginning of this, but we're going to get to 100,000. That's $720,000 a year. And as a team, we drastically help local ministries. This doesn't count all the product sales, the other products that go into ministries. I mean, 720 is just on the bands, but the shirts and the other things as we grow, that's 10%. Still, even more goes into countless ministries. Right now, we're starting with 5. Wouldn't it be awesome to be up to 100 ministries that are local that we could help? But now we add on top of the ministry side, which, you know what, that's enough for me. We're doing this for ministry. Our goal is for people to be able to make money, but you know what, this is ministry first. That you not only get, but, you know, we pointed this out to you, but you get a profit on your website for each sale. All other people you encourage to participate, you're participating and encouraging them to share Christ. Well, you get a little money when they sign up. And then a small piece of every item sold. You know, a small piece goes to those charities. A small piece comes to you. So you can help your local ministries, or you can help your family, which is, look, there's nothing wrong with helping your family. And you get paid for that. So as you've seen, you have the opportunity to make really good money to fund all your local ministries and your family on top of having these other benefits. I challenge you, show me another program that does this. It saves souls. It unites families. It funds local ministries. It educates and encourages people to share their faith. And it also gives you the opportunity to make really good money. And I'm going to join it. And that's why we formed Crosspower. People say my boys dream too big. They brought this idea to me. And you know what? I challenged it too. But I say that us adults put limits on God when God has no limits. What happened to us having childlike faith? Has it been beaten down and deafened by this cruel world where we all just going to continue to sit here and take it? Been beat up too bad? Well, we say let's take America back or work at it until Jesus comes back. We owe this to our children, our grandchildren, but most importantly, we owe it to Jesus, who went to that cross for you and me. We can do this if we get back to putting God first and aggressively share Christ with this lost world. And Crosspower is just a vehicle to do this. Come on, join the team. Thanks, guys.